Hey guys, what's up and welcome to my channel. Today is day 23 of the 25 days of Craftmas, and also a happy Christmas Eve. Can't believe we're 2 days away from Christmas. So I'm gonna open bag 23 and find out what the heck I'm doing today. I have one DIY that I'm really hoping is either today or tomorrow, because if it's the last DIY, I feel like it would defeat the purpose of the DIY. So let's find out what I'm doing in 3, 2, 1, go. Yes, thank you. This is the DIY I was hoping for. I am wrapping gifts, but in a fun way. It literally says fun way. So I have to be honest, I don't like wrapping presents, but I don't like wrapping presents when I just sit down to get through it. I find that I have a lot of fun when I really take my time and get creative with how I'm wrapping the presents, and I don't dread it, and it's actually a ton of fun. And I've seen all of these amazing, unique ways of wrapping presents online, and I really wanted to try it out and hopefully give you guys some ideas because it's the 23rd of December. So this is the perfect 23rd of December DIY. So you can sit down with me and we can wrap some presents together. Yeah. And I have absolutely nothing to do this DIY with, so I'm gonna run out and grab some wrapping paper and some ribbons and plants. Who knows? I'm just gonna grab a bunch of things and then we can get started. Guys, if you are going out to get wrapping supplies, go to the dollar store. Honestly, I spent $25 and I got so much stuff. If I went anywhere else, it probably would have been well over $100 for everything that I got. So I already went ahead and put together these small boxes. They have a candle and a picture ornament that I made from previous videos, and I am going to be shipping these. So I went ahead and wrapped my first one. This is just very plainly wrapped. I didn't do anything unique or anything, but I saw this DIY online and thought it was really cute. Since I'm shipping these, I don't want to put a bow on them. I'm just gonna take a white paint marker and paint a little gingerbread house on each one of these gifts. Look at how cute these are. That was so incredibly quick and easy. I think this is a great option for, well, really anything, but if you're shipping presents, this is such a fun way to decorate a shipped present. So I'm gonna do one more thing that I think is a great option for if you're shipping your presents. Also, again, you don't have to ship them, but I like the fact that I'm not sticking anything on here that could potentially fall off. So I saw this really cute and quick tutorial that is for a tag, and it's just drawn out. So I'm gonna do 4 squiggles like this, C curve on each side of those squiggles. And then I'm gonna connect this, do another squiggle down like that and up like that. And then you do a little S shape like that and connect that down and then draw that out. Make a little ribbon. I think I S shape down like that. Draw a line and then boom. And then you go in and you fill in these areas. Cute. And then you can do 2 and from down there. It's not perfect, but I think you get the gist. I think that looks cute. So I'm gonna do the other 2. I like them and they're not gonna fall off. So let me quickly clean up my stuff and pick some more things to wrap. Okay guys, I picked out a few more things and all of them are jars, and normally I would put those in boxes, but I've seen some really cool ways of wrapping round or cylindrical things. A lot of times I've seen this done with wine bottles, but I feel like I can do the same techniques for these jars. So I'm just using this wrapping paper I got from the dollar store. I'm gonna lay this down. That bow is really gonna get in the way, isn't it? Probably, but that's okay. We'll just try to squish it down. I just need enough paper to wrap around. I love when paper has lines. It makes it so much easier. Okay, I definitely don't need this much, so I'm gonna cut it the other way as well. Let's lower this down just a bit and wrap this around. Now I'm just gonna quickly pleat this in at the bottom. That does not look pretty, but that's okay. Okay, now we're gonna flip that up. Whoever gets this candle, I am so sorry. Glitter is gonna get everywhere. So now I'm pinching the top together and I'm gonna do an accordion fold down. This is not accordion folding the easiest, but you will not be defeated. Yeah, that doesn't look very good, but that's okay. Now I'm gonna pick a ribbon. I'll do this gold one since it's already out. Hold that down. This is chaotic, but that's okay. I'm gonna cut enough to make a bow. Okay, double knot, and now I'm gonna make a little bow to make it look pretty. Okay. So it looks like this, and now I'm gonna take this accordion fold and lift it up. So now I'm gonna take a little hot glue. You could also use tape, that's fine, and bring the accordion fold up and have them connect in the center. And then it looks something like that. Okay, it's definitely not the cleanest, that's for sure. But I think it's cute and I like it. And honestly, I think it's that bow that I wrapped around the candle that's like messing it up on the inside. Let me see if I can improve upon what I just did, and I'll try one of these jars. Now we accordion fold down and make a quick bow, stick it together. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, this turned out much better the second time around. This is such a fun way to wrap a cylindrical present. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this third and final jar using the same technique, but I'm gonna switch to this wrapping paper, and then we can move on and try out some more fun ways of wrapping presents. Now I'm gonna teach you how to make my absolute favorite bow. I learned how to make this when I was like 7, maybe 8, and I never forgot how to make it. I just went ahead and wrapped another box that I stuffed with one of the smaller jar pin cushions. So I'm gonna use this black and red ribbon. So the first step is getting some ribbon cut and tied around your present. And now we're just gonna leave this, and we're gonna take the rest of this ribbon and we're gonna start wrapping it around like this. My stepmom taught me how to make this bow. Her presents are always like the nicest wrapped presents you will ever see. They're so pretty. It is truly like art. So I've wrapped this around a bunch of times, and since this is thicker ribbon with kind of like a metal wire in it, I am going to cut 2 triangular notches somewhere kind of like in the center. So now I'm gonna take all of this ribbon, lay it on the present, and take this extra ribbon and tie it up. Okay, so now it looks something like this. So I'm gonna start peeling away at these layers and twisting and fluffing them up. I will say working with ribbon that has wire in it is easier because it just seems to wanna like fluff and stay up. And there you go, you have the prettiest and quickest little bow. I think I'm gonna stick some stuff in here. I don't know what though. Do we want to do it on like this side as well, or do we want to keep it on one side? Let's keep it on one side. Yeah, and then let's take one of these little ornaments and add it. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Look how pretty that is. Oh, that was so cute. My stepmom is gonna be very proud. Deb, aren't you proud of me? Aren't you proud? Oh my gosh. Okay, now I'm gonna move on to the final gift that I'm going to be wrapping today, even though I currently am obsessed with this one. Okay, my last gift that I'm gonna be wrapping is one of my Tic Tac Toe games, and I feel like I don't need to put it in a box because it's kind of already square, but let's see how this works out. So I have done this wrapping technique before, and I kind of remember how to do it, but I kind of don't remember how to do it, but I'm gonna try my best. I don't know what this technique is called. I think it's like a herringbone pattern way of wrapping. The hardest part about wrapping gifts is making sure you're not using too much or too little of the wrapping paper. Okay, so I'm gonna move this down so that this folds up like a third of the way up. Tape that down, and I'm going to, okay, so you kind of like fold in to create some triangles on each side, and then you fold that one in. Wow, I don't think this is gonna work. Okay, well, let's just see what happens. Okay, so I figured it out. You've gotta fold this in to create kind of like a triangle, and then bring this first layer in, and then you bring the final layer in. Ooh, I don't think this is gonna work. You know what? I'm just gonna leave this and I'll figure out a way to fill in that gap. I've got a ton of like little filler things that I can use. And now I'm just gonna like do a normal kind of like wrapping job at the bottom. Wrapping presents is not my best skill, but I still have fun with it. And I know I have a giant hole now in the center, but you guys kind of can see what you're going for, where you're like crossing over one side over the other. Let me see now if I can creatively cover up this giant gap. Ooh, this sparkle is gonna get everywhere. Okay, that's gonna be the front of the gift. I'm gonna tie this on the bottom. Okay, I've got some of this scrap paper. I am going to straighten out this cut, and I'm gonna do a lovely accordion fold with this paper. Okay, I'm gonna tape the bottom together, then I'll fluff that out like a fan. Oh, that's pretty. Yay, Miley, you came up with something. So I just went ahead and took some double-sided sticky tape and like stuck the edges down to keep the little fan expanded. But I think that was a great way to use up some scrap wrapping paper and also cover up that large gap. I actually think this looks really pretty now. So I'm gonna finish this up by adding a little ornament. I just took a gift that was not looking great and I turned it around. Look at that. That looks fantastic. Yay! And this is my final gift that I have to wrap. And I think all of these wrapping techniques are really fun and will definitely make your gifts stand out from everybody else. So that completes day 23 of the 25 days of Craftmas. We are almost there. We are almost to the finish line. I will see you tomorrow for day 24. As always, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.